Alright, welcome back to Between the Goalposts. Nate Hampton, Jesse Krieger, guess who's joined us? Andy Reid. He's hopped on the Bronco bandwagon. We're going to talk about Tebow, as we do every week. What do you got to say about his evolution as a passer? Like, that 200 yards, 10 for 15, 2 touchdowns, no picks, pretty good day.
You damn near nailed it. You predicted his first 300-yard passing game of the season, and he did use his arm to beat the Vikings. 4 runs, and, I mean, really efficient and effective passing game. But I got to give credit to Demaryius Thomas, because on that second touchdown, he really put in some nice work on juking that guy and getting into the end zone, breaking a couple tackles. And he had the timing down to find the zone and get open. Really nice work by him.
It's a very veteran-type move. Like, usually only the veteran receivers keep the play alive in their heads and find that spot. It's very Hines Ward-esque.
Yeah, the camera that was on him, he did look like Hines Ward. He was just taking like 5 steps to the right, 5 steps to the left.
Head was on a swivel.
Yeah.
It was very nice, very nice.
Yeah, he's got a really nice skill set, and I think he and Eric Decker can combine for a nice 1-2 punch for years to come.
Yeah, if he stays healthy.
Yeah, that's the big if with him. But coming back from the Achilles surgery, he's looking healthy.
Well, yeah, Demaryius is like a very nice car that only gets taken out every now and again on very, very nice roads.
In Southern California.
So, you know, and he doesn't get used all that often.
But in a Tebow-led offense, that might just work. I mean, it seems like 1 week it's Decker, 1 week it's him, 1 week it's Royal, 1 week it's Fells. I mean, when you have a run-based offense, you don't have to lean on your receivers as much, so it's less likely that they'll get injured.
Yeah, any fantasy players with Bronco receivers are just
like
they don't know who to pick. Some frantic people picking up Demaryius Thomas this week. But what do you got to say about their playoff chances now that they're first in the division since they have the tiebreaker over the Raiders?
Yeah, last week with the Raiders flopping to the Dolphins, it brought them even. And this week I think will tell us even more, because if the Broncos can find a way to beat the Bears at home, and the Raiders will most likely lose on the road at the Packers. I mean, I don't see the Packers losing. The stars are just aligning for them. Then they get a little cushion, 1 game up on the Raiders. And then I think the rest of their schedules look kind of like mirror images of each other. So I expect the rest of it to play out in similar ways for each of them. So they just might win this thing.
Indeed, indeed. So what do you think is going to happen against the Bears this week?
Well, I mean, they're going to have to be patient. They're going to have to pick their spots. I don't think you have to worry about the Bears scoring a lot of points. Their offense just looks dysfunctional and beaten down. So you just got to be patient. Wait for them to make mistakes, because they will probably make more mistakes than Tebow. But I could be totally wrong. I didn't think the Vikings would score a touchdown, and Percy Harvin went nuts, despite my wishes to cover him.
Yeah, this is Tebow's first encounter with a true pass rusher so far this season, Julius Peppers. So, other than Jared Allen, which they just got the heck out of the way of, but I think Peppers is probably more talented than Jared Allen. Jared Allen just has that nonstop motor.
Yeah, and I mean, and Clady I don't think can handle Peppers one-on-one, so they're going to have to double him. And then you have to worry about their tackles are also really good pass rushers in Melton. And then Donijay on the other side. So, I mean, you can't really sleep on any of them. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Urlacher and Briggs on kind of controlled blitzes, like coming at Tebow, but also reading where he's going. So, I mean, they'll throw some confusing looks at him while staying safe on the back end to prevent those bombs to Decker and Thomas.
My bet would they come out throwing the ball like they did against the Jets. I think they're going to come out throwing the ball.
I can see that.
Tebow's going to catch him off guard, and I see later in the game they'll start like a conventional offense, maybe some draw plays, cowboy-esque, to catch Briggs and Urlacher off guard. See, that is the only way I see the run game really working against the Bears.
Yeah, it'll be a chess game.
All right. That's all we have for you on our Tebow edition, as we do every week. Come back anytime. Tebow, as you should.